A man's sexual organ is not in his pants, it's in his eyes. Men are visual creatures, plain and simple. Nature made men that way. It's how they operate. Ask any man what happens when he walks into a room, and 5 out of 6 will say something like, "I do an immediate scope and rank all the ladies in the vicinity." It's not because they are dogs or bad guys. Beyond their rational and creative minds, they are simple mammals wired to continue the human race. In essence, they are procreating machines. Humans are some serious survivors. Scientists calculate that over 99.9% of all species that ever lived have become extinct, but not us humans. Why? Because our genetic wiring continues to evolve, always mastering the art of mating and reproduction. A significant part of that mastery starts with a man's complete infatuation with a woman, which, biochemically speaking, is sparked solely from the visual. Now, I know what many of you might be thinking. I know plenty of men who have fallen for me because of my wit, charm, and intelligence. Absolutely, but I'm sure he was initially struck to walk over to you because of his primal reaction to your physical presence. Of course, you are more than just looks, but if you want to capitalize on a 20-million-year-old process embedded in their DNA to attract men into your territory, let's study the art of body language and see if it affects the number of men you attract into your circle. After all, 85% of all communication comes through the body. So, here are 5 simple ways you can enhance your mating dance game and attract a few more beaux into your life without saying a word. Smile more often. By far the easiest and simplest way to invite a man to come into your kingdom. Men are more intimidated than ever to approach women in the 21st century. Why? Because you can do just as much as they can now, and they are lacking the confidence that their forefathers had when roles were more clearly defined. Make eye contact and then look away. A little eye tennis goes a long way when you are sitting at that Starbucks. Combine your smashing smile with 3 to 5 seconds of eye contact. 2 seconds is, "Did she just look at me?" 3 seconds is, "I think she just checked me out, but maybe the guy behind me." 4 to 5 seconds is, "Oh, it's on. She just checked me out. I've got to talk to her." The combination of the smile and eye contact subconsciously tells a man that you are approving of him as a potential mate. Play with your hair. There you are, at the bar, in class, or at the grocery store. After you give the 3 to 5 seconds glance over to him, coupled with your adorable smile, go back to your previous activity. Hold your grocery basket in one hand. Slowly slide your other hand through your hair, give it a couple of touzles, and then let it slowly drizzle from the nape of your neck down to the collarbone. The sexiness and playfulness of your hair, combined with the tenderness of your neck, will kick in a few mating chemicals inside of him that will ignite his hunt mode. Raise your shoulder and arch your back. This one might sound a little ridiculous, but you might want to let nature use its own sexual elixir to give you an assist. While you're out and about, arching your back reflects lordosis behavior, basically sticking your butt out, which almost every female mammal exhibits during estrus. Estrus is the sign that all male mammalian cousins are waiting for. The female has approved of their mating dance and is sexually receptive. So think of all that DNA history pumping through the guy in aisle 3 when he sees you stretch out before you reach for the Rice Krispies. Invite him into your personal space. You can hit all the fine points of the age-old mating dance, but if you don't pull away from the pack, he might not ever go in for the approach due to the wall of your protective clan. Obviously, if you are alone, you need not worry about this one. But if you and the girls or guy friends are out and you see a young buck checking you out, it might be time to take a stroll, inviting him into your own personal space. I realize this all has to do with physical behavior and does not speak to allowing your brains, humor, charm, and accomplishments to aid in attraction. There will be plenty of time for all of that. If you have more ways, please leave a comment below.